Welcome to Checkmate. Happy New Year. This is the special crash edition. We are releasing Jeffrey Epstein's flight log. There's some very reputable people on here. There's some people that I recognize, from back in the days up until modern day times now. The fuck are they doing on this flight log? Let's get started. First name, Steven Tyler, Aerosmith. I know we all remember this guy. I believe that's the guy from Aerosmith with the big lips. Steven Tyler. Got a famous daughter. I don't remember her name, but she's very famous. Check out his IG. You'll find who the daughter is. Second name, Ben Affleck. Mr. Alcohol himself. Batman. The fuck Batman doing on that fucking flight? Stephen Collins. Don't know that guy, but I think some of you guys do. Now we all know Will Ferrell. Mr. Funny Man. I think he's from Winston-Salem. I believe he's from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And with my label and my company being based out of North Carolina, we would call him a hometown boy. Hometown boy, what the fuck you doing on that flight? Mr. Funny Man, what the fuck you doing on that flight? Very interesting. Beneath his name is a very long name, which I will not be trying to read to you guys, but that's Akon. That's Akon is who that is. I know what the fuck Akon doing on that flight, just like you guys do. Now, the name underneath it says Marshall Mathers, but we all know who that is. That's Marshall Mathers. That's Slim Shady. That's Slim Shady. So the typo almost got away with the typo, but not on Checkmate. Oh no, you don't, buddy. Slim Shady. I know during those times you were like heavily sedated under drugs and probably won't thinking straight, but we know you were jumping on those young women. hmm Let's scroll up a little bit, SA. hmm Charlie Sheen. Interesting. Of course he's going to be on that flight. That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all. Gwen Stefani. Oh, ay, 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 ay. And she's a sexy one. Wonder what she was doing up there. James Franco. Now we all know James Franco. He's pretty popular. He's a pretty popular actor. He was probably up there, like, who knows, hanging out. I know he was up there hanging out with Will Smith. At least it says so right here. At least it says so right here in black and white. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell Will was doing on that flight. Was Jada there? I didn't see Jada's name. Hey, I see John Cusack. We all know what John Cusack. He's a very famous actor. Oh, Mr. Anderson Cooper, Mr. News Anchorman. Now, last time I checked, Anderson Cooper was a very proud member of the LGBTQ community. So I'm just trying to figure out how this. What would you be doing there? What are you doing? Where are you going? What's going on Epstein's Island? Demi Moore, she's a knockout. I don't know what she was doing there, but good gracious of life. She's a knockout. Meryl Streep, Brian Affleck, I think that's Ben's brother. Wanda Sykes, another very proud member of the LGBTQ. What are you doing there? Chelsea Handler. She's a cute white lady. She's a night show host. She used to date 50 Cent for a little while. At least he knocked it down a few times. That's all public. A couple of Jaworskis, Michelle Wolf, and Pharrell Williams. Look at there. The nerd himself. Quentin Tarantino. I would expect him to be on that flight. Most certainly would. Courtney Love. Where's she been? Hadn't heard Courtney Love's name in quite some time. Okay. Underneath her name, we got Alec Baldwin. We know that he's got a lot of controversy going on with shooting that producer or whatever camera person on his set. of his latest movie. Hadn't really heard much more after that. Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man himself. I believe that's Iron Man. The fuck is Iron Man doing on Jeffrey Epstein's island? What's going on that island? But the list doesn't stop here. Oh, no, 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 no. There's more. There's more, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get another look at. Let's look at the second page of the list. Get a little zoom in on that. Drag that on down there. Okay, so that top name, I can't really pronounce it. That's Ghislaine Maxwell. All right, so if you've been Ghislaine Maxwell, if you've been following the case, you know that that's his partner. That's the female lady, that the older lady that he runs with, who was recruiting, the young girls. Underneath her name, Mr. Funny Man, Mr. $20 million man himself, Chris Tucker. You guys don't necessarily need to see me for a sec. Let me get this situated. Mr. Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's followed by Lisa and Larry Summers. I guess they were swingers. I guess they were. Bill Murray? Bill, what are you doing up there, Bill? Bill, the fuck are you doing up there? I guess you like young ones too, huh? It's fucking interesting. Let's scroll down a little bit. Woody Allen. Kind of would expect him to be up there. We all know his past, and we know that the controversy behind Woody Allen. Sandy Berger. If I'm not mistaken, that's a politician. Google that name. We'll find out who that is a little later. Andrea Mitrovich. Peter Marino. I bet you some of these people are like very prominent people whose names should not be on this fucking list. Whose names should not be on this list. And I'm going to tell you, these names are not very recognizable. I guarantee you the remaining list, every name on there you're going to recognize. And I guarantee this. Mask comes back on for the rest of it. This is Paula Epstein. I believe this is either his sister or wife. There's Mark Epstein. Needless to say, that's probably his brother, something like that. Okay? So this list right here is pretty boring, pretty bland, because we don't know anyone on there, but I guarantee you some of the upper echelon of America and so forth definitely know who these people are. List number 3. Are you going to pull up Sandy? Okay, let's see who Sandy is. Sandy Berger. Yeah, enough said. Bill Clinton, Sandy Berger. Got it. That's the link. That's the link right there. Bill Clinton has had many a flight on this. Yeah, I remember Sandy. Yeah, I see him. Guy with the glasses. I remember Sandy very well. Sandy Berger. Yeah, he looks like he wouldn't mind having a flight with a hot young one on his lap. Okay, let's see who. Let's go to that third list. Sandy Berger, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was on that flight quite a bit. Now, this is where it gets really, really spicy. Now, I told you know just about every name on the list on this one. Smoking this certified moon rock. The strand is called Tango Mango. My own strand. Get at me in the comments if you guys want to link up and get some direction on how to get your hands on this strand. It'll probably be like I give you instructions on how to create your own. Okay, so first name on the list, Steven Spielberg. Everyone knows who that is. Huge director. Second name, Tom Hanks. Mr. Big. Fucking Sully. Fucking Sully's on the list. The fuck you doing on the list, Sully? Stephen Gobert. And I like him a lot. Very funny guy. Very funny. And I'm wondering, yo, everybody on these lists seem to have, like, they seem to be the upper. And the ones who seem like, you notice how there's been some people who are really, really high up, in their crafts, in their genres, and then they take the largest drop ever. Why are they on these lists? Like Kevin Spacey, for instance. Is it like, it seems like they just say, okay, guys, we're done fucking with you, and they send you through the ringer. I'm surprised I didn't see Diddy up here. All right, let's keep it going. Barack Obama. Hold everything. Barack Obama. Why in God's name would Barack Obama be on a flight with